first-time filmmaker and a first-time producer. So I would give all credit to Jio and Jyoti and Priyanka and the entire team of Jio.
Right. So it's like, talking about new beginnings. So B62, your maiden production. And of course, the both of you, the wonderful couple here, they are welcoming some more good news. So would you like to talk about that?
So this film is a family affair. My brother was there, my wife was there, and there's a baby on its way who was present. So
thank you.
Outside. But it was an amazing time because the way the film happened and the way we got to know about the baby on its way also, it almost felt like वो अभिमन्यु वाली story याद आ गई. The baby knows exactly about how 370 was abrogated, but yeah, so that's how it happened. But yeah, soon you will get to know that if it's gonna be a Lakshmi or a Ganesha, but
So sweet.
it's going to be happiness, I'm sure. It's going to be happiness. One last thing, creatively you're collaborating with,
Yes.
I think this is your Agla collaboration. So how was that?
it was phenomenal. मतलब सेट पे डिस्कशन होते थे, फिर घर पे जाके डांट खाते थे. It was good fun. No, I'm kidding. No, but she's a thorough professional and she knows her shit. Sorry to say that, but she knows her shit really, really well. So, and it's something where I really feel honored and privileged that I truly feel I lucked out that I got married to her, because as a human being, she's one of the best human beings you will ever meet. She's spiritual, she's religious, she's somebody who's very thorough about her work. She's very professional. If you call her at 6 a.m. for a shoot, she'll be there no matter what by 5:30. And she'll be ready, like sitting, waiting. And for that, she'll get up at like 3:30, take a shower, and then do puja every day, no matter what. So that way I completely lucked out professionally, personally. I think I'm one of the most luckiest guy in this world.
That's an awe moment. Aditya Dhar sir, thank you.
If I try right now, they'll say it's pregnancy hormones, but it's not. It's
No, don't try.
Okay, and now would like to invite on stage, ladies and gentlemen, the other producer, of course, the better half of B62, I would say. Give it up for Lokesh Dhar Saab, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, make some noise. There he comes. Welcome, sir.
By the way, Lokesh is older than me. He's 5-6 years older than me. He looks younger, but he's older than me.
अभी यहाँ पे पहला ही सवाल आएगा, ये त्वचा का क्या राज है सर यहाँ पे? Okay, Lokesh sir, this one's for you. Please tell us, सबसे पहले B62 is what? Like,
Yeah. So B62 is the address where we grew up, Aditya and me. So it's the place where I was born. It's the place Aditya was born. It's the place where our parents got married. And the first 12, 13 years of my life and 7, 8 years of Aditya's life, we grew up there. Mm-hmm. So the history is basically, on one side, there was a theater called Sapna. This is in Delhi. Okay. And on the other side, there was a theater called Alankar. And every Sunday, our parents would take us to one of the theaters.
Right.
And that's where our love for film started. We became extremely passionate. We were big fans of Amitabh and all of that world. So we are not from film business as such, but I have been in the film business for more than 20 years, but in the US. Okay. And we joined hands in 2019. Right. Aditya had made Uri, and he had come to US. And we decided that we wanted to start something. And, this is an exciting moment for us. It's the first public event where we talk about our company, where we talk about the trailer. Yeah. So, yeah,
So this is your maiden venture, I would say. Of course, here, what kind of discussions were going on while working on Article 370? जो शुरुआत हुई थी, talk to us about that, please.
So this is a very personal film for us. We are both Kashmiri Pandits, so our families have been affected by this thing. So this is not something that we were thinking of making when the Article 370 was abrogated. The germination of this happened much before that.
Right.
Not this film exactly, but the events which have taken place in our lives, in our relatives and all of that. So in terms of just the film, we are very thorough when it comes to film. So when it comes to discussions, when it comes to scripting, even on the day of the shoot, we are working on the script.
Right.
Even on the morning, I mean, Priyamani and Yami would address that, and Jamle, that in the morning, sometimes we don't know what has to be shot where, because we are still trying to, fine-tune the script. So as professionals, for everything we do, we want to make it perfect, as good as possible, There are so many constraints, but in the constraints that we have, let's make it as good as possible. Let's create something which is of international standard.
Right.